The last time we saw this menu for a dedicated video was the La Ferrari for Icon 600. As you can see, I am now a little bit higher than Icon 600. There's been special cars, for example, Icon 700 that were added. The Hop one, we drove that on the last Crew 2 video. But the next up, my friends, is the Bugatti Chiron Carbon Edition. After this, there is nothing to unlock except the leveling up of parts. I'm hoping in the future they add more, but in no way, shape, or form is the Carbon Chiron a bad car to unlock at Icon 1000. Yeah, boy, he's got it. You see, now it makes sense for me to have this Chiron forever a police car. I don't think I'm going to remove that wrap ever, because I now have the Carbon Edition Chiron, which is going to be my normal Chiron, and then the Devo, which is also the next level. We need a Devo Carbon Edition. That should be your next one. Nah, enough Bugatti. Do a Celine. Do a Celine special build. I would love that so much. Anyway, let's get to it. Favorite, select. If you have seen the Bugatti customization, it's basically the same car. I think you can do pretty much everything here on the base model, but today we're going to be trying this thing out and customizing it in different ways to really see exactly what we can do overall to this car, because I don't want it just to be a boring bog standard Carbon Chiron. Anyone can get that. We need to spice it up. Let's dive in and do that. Obviously, oh wait, you can't even do livery. Nah, what? I was expecting to be able to do livery. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Okay, well, I guess we can't be doing that, but we can do vanity items because that is a new thing. So I was hoping that we could change the color of the carbon, maybe. Man, I am so disappointed by that. We do, I think, need some more fitting tires. Obviously, right now, I think my favorites to go for is the white tire text, but I feel like we need some red tire text or something to match the rest of the car. Performance-wise, we have so many parts that I can throw on here now. Actually, I tell a lie, it's Hypercar. I don't have that many parts to throw on here now. I think Hypercar is something I actually need to properly max out. I've just completely realized that. I am a baboon. Fixed it. There we go. Everything's 320. For those that want to know, it is practically the same performance-wise, and I will even double-check that just to make sure, because I don't want to lie. 278 miles an hour, and we've got 278 miles an hour. 1,638, 1,638. My brain pooed itself for a little bit there. So yes, they are absolutely identical, other than the visual modifications, which you can basically equip to the car. I think the wing might be a little bit different. I think there's some parts maybe that are a little bit different, but overall, you can do most of this. Those wheels, they need a change. To level up, I've been using the icon points method, as you can clearly see, and just grinding. So I've had a 32% follower boost increase, and I now have 5 more points to spend on that, but I've been leveling up a lot. You know what makes sense, actually? Because, again, I've been grinding so much. I should probably just unlock a bunch of the yellow parts that I have unlocked. Because, again, for hypercars, that's exactly what I want to do. I've already got max level, so let's start doing it. Let's get it done. Give me some parts for me hypercar. I'm going to spend all of them. An extra reward for my hard efforts, my next level efforts. I think I do have some yellow parts on some cars, but not many of them. So I will get more by doing basically nothing. I mean, it wasn't nothing. I got to a level 1000. Yeah, going through my collection, honestly, I have not got one single yellow part for Hypercar. I think that explains everything. I've just not really used Hypercar very much. Anyway, let's stick on some of the yellow parts. Oh, almost full yellow, but it's not the same full yellow. But that's all right. We'll get to grinding that next, won't we? If only there was an amazing money guide that also works as a leveling up guide. Ooh. Realistically, this is not really anything special. Let's be real. But it makes you feel good. And that's what I like about the icon cars that they've been adding, and also now the summit vehicles. But I would, now that I have reached level 1000 very easily, not that it took me 20 days playtime, I think that's what I'm basically running at now, almost 20 and a half. But essentially, I'm hoping that there's going to be more icon cars in the future, just so Grindy Man G can pop out again and say hello. Again, the summit's there. It's interesting. I'd actually like to know your thoughts on that, to be honest with you, because very obviously we have the summit vehicles coming in. We've still got 2 more special summit vehicles. The Performante Huracan, which we didn't know about, is going to be next week, which I'm definitely looking forward to. And I'm guessing there's going to be other little cars, kind of upgraded cars, if that makes sense. So maybe Type Rs of Civics or extra M cars of diesel ones. Not that they exist in the game, but you know what I'm saying? Beefed up cars. For example, the 488, we got the Pista added to the game. And that was a nice addition, obviously. But yeah, I'm wondering what you guys think. Do you think there should be something above icon level 1000? Would you like it to be 1250? 1500? 2000? I would say I would like something at probably like 2000 would be a good reward. And it'd be something just next level. Something ridiculous. Something Ivory Tower crafted. Can you imagine an Ivory Tower crafted hypercar? Because, for example, the Hop one had, what, 63 body front bumper parts and like 43 rear bumpers. Can you imagine if they made a Hop 1 dragster or something? Like, that would be amazing, and that is what I would like to see based on the Hop 1. Just make it a hypercar, but like a dragster. Almost like a Hot Wheels car. I would very much like that. Almost like the Beck Customs. But no, I'm liking this Bugatti. It's nice and stable. I'm already decimating the competition, but I'm only on hard because I haven't completed this one on hard yet. I have a peek on the interior. Oh, the red accents are bloody glorious. Look at that. I feel like the crew has made me like the Bugatti a little bit more. I don't think I'd ever strive to have one. No chance, mates. I know, again. I'd rather have a house. I don't know about you. A house might be better. But realistically, am I going to use this over, say, the LaFerrari or something? I'm not so sure. I feel like the LaFerrari is a little bit more special because it is something you still cannot get unless you hit Icon 600. This is available to anyone other than the actual Carbon Edition. I don't know if people will really realize if it's a Carbon Edition, but people realize the Red Fury Edition. So maybe they will. But I almost feel like, to me, that the LaFerrari was better because of the fact it wasn't available. I'm not saying, you know, make this not available for everyone in the standard version, but I just wanted to show my kind of psychology on how I think about these cars and how I place these cars. I would still place the LaFerrari as a much cooler car than this because of the fact you can't get it unless you get to Icon 600. But ultimately, I think it's down to you guys. Let me know, what do you think is the better of the two? Which one gives more presence to you? Which one makes you go, wow, that person has grinded. They deserve everything. I personally feel that the LaFerrari was a much better reward. Is probably my verdict on the Carbon Chiron. Oh, it just went to a cutscene. I was very confused for a second. Ah, yes, it's this one. It makes the wheelchair man able to drive the car. 50 grand. Not too shabby. Give me all me parts. Ah, yes. And there's one other thing I promised. The wheels. Let's have a look in this shop. What have we got? Any red? That. Ooh, outer white. That's not exactly what I want. I just want a kind of the red accent on it. I'm not too sure we've got any wheels that really are going to suit the car. This is as close as we're going to get, and I think it's not going to be that much of a good fit. Don't really like the white tires. Otherwise, they're perfect. Maybe when it loops around with new items, we will see something much better fitting. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Be sure to smash like, subscribe if you are new. And let me know down in the comments as I say what you think. Until next time, peace.